Welcome, everyone, to another episode of What Exit Jersey Stories. I'm Nick Franco, and with me, as always,
My
he
name
wasn't here
is
last time.
Pete Riario.
There he is. Pete is back,
Yeah,
and he's ready.
I'm ready. Ready to go. It's been a while. Been a couple weeks, right? Since
Been a while. Well, or maybe more. I don't know.
maybe more. Yeah. Well,
Eh.
it's the summer. We'll blame it on the summer. Now that we got fall and
Yeah. Well, now we're abruptly in fall.
oh my god.
When we changed from summer to fall, there was no transition. It was just summer fall.
It was like so crazy because right we went from temperatures that were between 70 to 79, and then that one morning I woke up and it was 53 degrees, 51. Right? I was like, what the hell just happened here? I mean, literally like a 20 to 25 temperature degree drop. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, even you were saying 71, 79. I don't know. We were still also getting some days in the mid to high 80s too.
We were
stuck in there too, and then
Absolutely.
all of a sudden, drop.
Yep.
It's kind of like how we always said, we should have winter, but all the snow at one time.
Yes.
Not like a whole snowfall, just like everything. Yeah, everyone's walking down the street.
As long as yeah. But let's just try to keep the one massive snowfall for the one day under a certain amount. I don't want to be 120 inches of snow all of a sudden. Completely burying our house.
Again, just people are walking down the street, regular clothes, and just all the snow drops at once, poof.
Right, exactly.
under snow drifts.
Yeah, very funny.
But
yeah.
Yes. So we are in that fall time of Jersey. Nice chill.
Yeah, I like the fall though. I'm sure you do.
I love the fall. That's
everything
my favorite.
Associated with it, to go pumpkin picking.
Yep. Pumpkin picking, apple picking.
To go to the water park. I mean, with the leaves falling on
exactly.
you. As you're going on the slide.
Yes, Hurricane Harbor is great.
Hurricane Harbor with all heated, and all the water is heated. As you're coming down the slide, it's not cold. Be a good incentive, right? Oh yeah, and then they pass you with like a hottie toddy at the end as you're coming into the pool at the end.
It's like you grab it all the way down. It's like, I missed mine.
Grab those what are those apple cinnamon donuts? Or what's the one?
Those apple cider donuts.
Apple cider donuts. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Tis the season.
Yeah, the life goes chuck one to you.
Screw that pumpkin spice crap. Yeah, it's like give me an apple cider donut. It's like I'm sorry.
What? No, why has there been such backlash to the whole pumpkin spice and all those flavors? Just let them enjoy their damn beverage. I don't know. It's
I don't know. You know what? Me, I just have never been much of a pumpkin taste. Yeah, guy. Yeah, the pumpkin spice and pumpkin flavor. Yeah, give me the apple cider and those parts of the fall taste.
Right. Yeah, it's really weird. It's like when Starbucks is in the process of announcing their new fall drinks. I've never seen such excitement over something as petty and trivial as that.
Yeah.
You think it was BTS was making an in-store appearance with the lines. I've got to get my gingerbread frappe. Listen, you could be doing better things for your life than waiting.
Exactly.
Right, 20-person line for that.
But by the way, I love how I get now the reflection of my screen off my
I do see that
my new computer glasses.
It's very cinematic though. It's like an episode of oh Christ, what's that come on, on Netflix, they're weird technology tales.
Black Mirror.
Black Mirror, right? Exactly.
Yes.
It's like an episode of Black Mirror.
I've been sucked into a podcast. No.
I can see the universe in my eyes. Yeah.
But
boy, we've really got on topic so far.
Very much so.
Water parks, pumpkin spice.
Just really quick, do you remember the days growing up North Jersey and that as far as pumpkins and apple cider donuts? Where did you go for yours?
So where we
because
went,
you were up in the perfect country for that the area.
absolutely. Well, the most distinct memories obviously are always going to be when you're younger, and
Right.
so in Saddle River, Montvale, and Woodcliff Lake were right next door there. So Tice Farms,
Yep,
which I'm
Tice
sure
Farms
you
was one of the
remember,
big
and then there
ones.
was Van Riper Farms, if I'm not
Van
mistaken,
Riper's was across the
which was
street.
across the street. And I mean, you would just like count the days, and to go there
Oh
for
yeah.
the pumpkin picking, and just the way they would decorate the store, and all the
Oh yeah.
everything you associate with fall was just like kind of condensed over there, and pumpkin pie, all that stuff. I mean, if you like, I'm not a big fan of pumpkin pie, but yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah.
the vibe there was really great.
Yeah.
Before all like the corporations moved in, and this is
those are the two that I always remember.
Yeah.
Van Ripers and Tice. Like they were there like forever. And then
Yes.
Not far from you was Hillsdale Demarest Farms too.
That's right, still there too. They've
And
expanded.
yeah, still there. And actually during the
summer,
like the early with the pandemic and that, they were
Yep.
the ones that also incorporated not only like having all the goodies to eat there, but and pumpkins, but they also had the drive-in movies.
Yeah, you
Because
beat me to
remember
it. That's
yeah.
exactly what I was going to talk or bring up was about them having that the drive-in, right, and they were all sold out during the pandemic. I mean,
yeah, oh yeah, no, those things like sold out quick.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know if they're doing those anymore though. The pop-up drive-in at Demarest.
Not that I'm aware of. I think they probably got rid of it. Late,
yeah, I'm guessing. Yeah,
mid to late summer. Something like that. Yep.
But today, we'll switch from the pumpkin spice and apple cider donuts.
No,
no, it's here. It's here to
I
stay.
want to talk more about eggnog scones or whatever. I know it doesn't exist, but
yeah, Pete has made a new.
Hold on, I gotta get on the horn with the Starbucks CEO.
But the other thing last week, right? It was last week. It's like hard to keep track of time nowadays.
I know,
but,
it really is.
Last week, you and I, we got to do something. What was it we got together for?
We went to a Fathom event at AMC Theaters in Paramus, New Jersey.
No, we did not. We went to the AMC Theaters in Hackensack.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, correct. Right. I just kind of lump everything in with Paramus.
Yeah, in that area, everything becomes Paramus.
Right, exactly. Just
all things are Paramus. Paramus is all.
When I think like mall, then I'm like Paramus. But you're absolutely right. Riverside Square Mall, the AMC, located there on the upper level. Great theater, by the way. I find very comfortable seats, good. And you can eat there. It's one of the dine-in theaters that AMC offers. Correct. But yeah, we went to go see Clerks 3.
Yes, we did.
Yes.
Speaking of New Jersey franchises and great things to come out of the Garden State. Yeah. But now you and I saw Clerks together, God knows how many years ago. And again, it was at Matt's house.
Yes.
And I think it was you that rented the VHS at the time.
Yeah, one of us did. Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, afterwards, we both wound up getting the laser disc.
Yes. Right. Exactly. I still remember that, with
the cut scene too.
Yep.
But yeah, it's like I remember back then just falling in love with Clerks and View Askew and Kevin Smith, and you and I, we in the theaters got to see Clerks 2. Back in what was that, 2005, 2006? I'm trying to remember what year.
For Clerks 2, yeah. Now that we saw in the theaters, right?
Yes, Nick? we saw that over in Clifton, actually.
Oh, is that where it was? Okay.
Yeah, we saw that over in Clifton.
Right.
And yeah, because it was another one of those like, oh, okay, which theaters are going to be showing it? And yeah, like you said, normally Paramus is the place that shows everything, but
correct.
For whatever reason at that time, it was not showing Clerks 2, so for opening day, so we jumped over and saw it in Clifton. And then, great movie. Although this one was filmed mostly in California, Clerks 2. And the setting was more movies than the Quick Stop. But Clerks 3, we revisit and we're back to the Quick Stop, and the whole movie was filmed in Jersey.
Yeah, that's right, in Leonardo.
Yep, Leonardo. Like, for all those that have not gone yet, of course, please visit Leonardo. And the Quick Stop is still there after all these years, still run by the same family. In fact, it was very cool as part of the Fathom events that we actually, after the movie, we got to see that little like documentary on the making of Clerks 3.
Yes.
Like with Kevin, Brian, Jeff, and them.
A great surprise. That was
very much. Yeah, like really cool. Now, like, what was your take on Clerks 3? Like, here we are going to, Fathom event, and that I know you didn't get to go to the debut there down at the Basie in Red Bank. Yep. Like, I actually got to go to that, but I'll say it was great, but yet it was missing something because with all the fans there and and Kevin being there and like everyone was just ready to go crazy. So whenever a character would show up on screen or like someone would say or do something funny or whatever, it was just like laughter, to the rafters. Like you couldn't hear anything else, so you missed dialogue.
Yeah, right. You missed like probably key, not key scenes, but maybe some of the funniest scenes in the movie, perhaps.
Yeah. Sometimes you miss like okay, they say something funny, but like then there's like a funny retort, and you miss that.
Yep, right, exactly.
But yeah, seeing it for the Fathom event was much better in that respect. Of course, missing Kevin, of course, but it was great seeing it and being able to take in the whole movie, and then also take in the the afterwards that little documentary thing.
Yeah, I tell you, it was such a pleasant surprise because I wasn't expecting there to be that intro, and then the ending documentary.
Oh yeah, the intro as well. That's right.
Yep. So yeah, like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed. But what were you asking me for? Like, to give what my thoughts?
Yeah, like what's your take on the movie? Like, why don't you give a little synopsis without being spoiler?
Yeah. So what we got Dante and why am I Randall return once again for Clerks 3. I'm trying to be very, not to be spoiler eccentric here. And but this is not okay. So I know the trailer very well, but so that's not giving anything away. But that Randall suffers a major health crisis, and as a result, comes out of it with an epiphany of almost in a surreal way, making the film that Kevin Smith made all those years ago. Right, a documentary about life inside a convenience store.
Right. Yeah. Basically, this is one of the most meta movies because
very much so.
Yeah. Just the Clerks universe has been meta. Yeah. Like a lot of things about Kevin. Yeah. Like and his experiences growing up in the working at the convenience store and at the video store next door, RST.
Yep, that's right.
And then, okay, now Kevin had remember the heart attack back in 2017. And now here comes Randall having a health issue and having the epiphany of, I'm going to make a movie about working in a convenience store, which Kevin already made, working in the convenience store, which is them.
Yeah.
Which is now this is the movie within the movie, I guess.
I know. Yeah, it's a real mind bender, when you're sitting there watching that, because you're like, all right, he's representing, Kevin in more ways than one.
Correct.
Yeah.
And it's very interesting because, as Kevin pointed out, also in that after the movie thing, saying that when Clerks first premiered, and that he was Dante. Dante was the representation of Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
But in some ways, in this movie, the representation of Kevin is actually Randall.
Yeah.
So that's an interesting little switch up that we see the growth and the switch over here.
Right. I really loved Jay and Silent Bob in this movie. I mean, some of the biggest laughs I had was
Yes.
their lines and their scenes together. So
Yes,
yeah, that's one thing.
Slight spoiler, just like he does in the first movie, Silent Bob does talk a little bit, but the scenes that he talks are some of the best scenes.
They are, yes. I wish they had. The only thing I wish they'd brought back Berserker for Clerks.
Oh yeah, Olaf.
Olaf, yeah,
metal. That's his metal face.
Yeah. But there were some nice cameos in this movie, obviously. Both. I said there were some nice cameos. Both in the form of the first Clerks movie, some of the customers and that.
Yes, the customers
were also in Clerks 3, and then some celebrity cameos, which I'll
yes,
leave that to be a surprise.
Yeah, I love the fact of he went out and he got the customers that actually were in the first movie.
I know, isn't that incredible?
To play in the movie being made in the movie.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And I just love like that he just that eye to it's like, you know what, we're gonna keep this really real, and hey, the same people that came in back then are gonna be the same people that come in again.
Right. Yeah, but he really kind of covered the gamut in terms of it. It's not just a straight out comedy film. I mean, there's of course, numerous scenes that make you laugh out loud, and then there's an equal part of scenes that are just very heartwarming and
heart wrenching.
and heart wrenching and melancholy. Yeah. But yeah, overall, it was just like a very, I found, even tempered film. It was just such a beautiful blending of everything, and I like the way he, there's like we said, like a certain flow to the film, and both from beginning, to end.
Correct, and like I love though that Kevin also brought up like at that end piece, like how the real main star of the Clerks franchise is the Quick Stop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like the Quick Stop itself has such character, and like how many times have you been in the Quick Stop? Like a couple of times, right?
In the one in Leonardo once, and that was okay. That was the day we met Jon Stewart.
Oh yeah, great day.
Yes,
it was some really cool things that day.
Really,
but yeah, like you remember, it's not that big of a place.
No, God, not at all. I mean. If you're thinking it's the size of like the 7-Eleven or Quick Check by you, it's like, oh boy, you're in for a rude awakening.
Yeah, this is more of a smaller convenience store.
Very much so.
Like a family-run convenience store rather than the chain type of thing like a 7-Eleven, Wawa.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I also love the a couple of the jokes thrown in there about like Wawa.
Yep.
It's like how Jersey of them.
I know.
And I love that one scene though with the guy talking about it's like are you talking about my father, and takes the shirt off. It's like that's the most Jersey thing I think I've ever seen.
And it really is. Oh my God.
But yeah, like you said, it's very well balanced, and I'd love to actually now see. It's like now Kevin in the past has done some other genres. Like he's done like. Did you ever see like Red State?
Every time I keep starting Red State, I never met, and it's nothing to. It's one of those things like I start and then something like comes up, or I'm like twice where I never get to finish it, but I keep reading such amazing things about that film.
And I think it's one of his best films, actually.
Yeah. I'm going to have to look where I can watch it. It's got to be online somewhere.
It's like, he has films like that. He has films like Tusk. He's got, films like the Jay and Silent Bob series, like Strike Back and Reboot.
Correct.
So he's got a lot. But then he's got, of course, like he did Cop Out, and he did, what do you call it? Jersey Girl. So he's done some other genres in that, but like I really felt this one, like the heart in this one and like we said, some heart lifting and heart wrenching moments.
Yeah.
With the film that was like okay, and some great acting too.
And I find he really explored, God, so much deeper into the characters of Dante and Randall.
Yes.
Kind of like their vulnerabilities, or
Yes.
So that was like another beautiful part about it, was it? Because what do we from the first film, all we know of Dante and Randall is like they're just two like numbnuts working at a convenience store. I mean,
yeah,
Dante,
two basically slackers working
right.
at a convenience store at a video store.
I mean, Dante more grounded, obviously, than Randall, who's just like Mr. like Star Wars references and just he's all over the place. But yeah, that's what that was like one aspect I really enjoyed, that they did a real deep dive into their characters.
Right. Yeah, and I hope actually, like in further works from Kevin, like he gets to explore more things like in that vein, not necessarily the Clerks vein, but I mean just like in that style too. Like maybe some good like dramas. Like I don't know. Like I'd like love to see more from that, given what he did in this movie.
Do we know what Kevin's currently filming or doing, or?
I'm not sure. I know there's been talk for a long time about like a follow-up to Mallrats, but I don't know what's going on with that. Because like it was going to happen. It was going to happen. Then it wasn't going to happen. And then there's been chatter about that. I don't know if it will happen, if it'll be a series rather than a movie. So
I almost wish, that for Kevin's next film, to do maybe an original project. I mean, there is going to be. I think he did announce this, right? About or trying to, for Tusk 2. Did you hear about this or no?
No, I didn't hear about Tusk 2.
Then, but it was just like, I think, chatter, not, but real. It absolutely. Kevin spoke of it, but a conversation I think he had with Justin Long.
Oh, we have some breaking news here.
Oh.
Yeah, he's working on a movie set in a movie theater, starring the amazing star of Clerks 3.
Oh, well, what do
Christian
you know?
Cortez. Yeah, I forgot. True believer himself.
That is fantastic. I did not know this.
Yeah, so. See, I didn't know that part either, but yeah, I knew that was another great new character that we got in Clerks 3, True Believer.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Played by the great Christian Cortez.
Correct.
And actually, during that time, also, if you heard, PM Dawn is also playing, which is fantastic. And I love the call out there. And also our other friend Chris Mad, his band Serious Matters actually has a song on the soundtrack there, Glitches,
right?
Yeah. Glitches.
Glitches.
That's the from Serious Matters. Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. No, I'm saying that their song was playing during the end credits, or am I wrong on that?
I think that's where it was. I'm trying to remember. Like the crazy thing is, I've now actually seen the movie 3 times. But it's like one of those, like, I finally, like, on the third viewing, finally also saw our friend CJ Cullen is also another person in this film. So, like, he's at the hospital. He's one of the doctors wheeling in a patient.
Oh, so God. Funny.
Yeah, so it's like, oh wait, like all these people that we know, and like it's like, oh wait, hold on, they're there. So it's like. But like I said, it took me 3 viewings to finally see him. Again, Christian Cortez, he stands out. I first viewing actually with the great KP Burke, I was like with him watching, and it's like, hey, there he is, and saw in the credits, True Believer.
Mm-hmm.
But
I wonder, was there anyone up on the roof when they were Oh, am I allowed to say anything about that up on the?
Oh yeah, that I think that's fine.
Well known, yeah. I'm sorry. Well, the people that were participating in that event.
Oh, in the hockey game.
yeah. I'm saying, was there anyone else besides like the usual suspects from Comic Book Men?
Yeah, well, you had the guys from Comic Book Men. You had Ernie O'Donnell too.
That's
Rick
who I was
Derris.
thinking of.
Yeah, from the first Clerks.
Right.
You also had Vincent Pereira, who was the goalie on the other team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think in fact the credits it's like his name is Hot Goalie.
Hot Goalie. Wonder who.
And I'm trying to think who else was in the game there.
Mm.
But like you said, yeah, our friends, Ming and Mike.
Yep.
They're in there, and and Walton Bry, they're in there.
Yeah.
And you also said, there are celebrity cameos in the film, which are great, particularly during the auditions.
Yes.
Like when people are auditioning to be in the movie within the movie, there are some definite great celebrity cameos.
Yes. Definitely, yeah, some really good ones to watch for.
Yes, yeah, and a lot of if you want to say interlocking worlds, with these celebrity cameos, like projects that Kevin has worked on, and some of the other crew, Walt and Bride, they've worked on, and that you get all these other worlds that they connect to, people coming in.
Right, exactly right.
So take it as you will on those comments. Yeah, try to figure out.
Yep.
But yeah, so yeah, a really enjoyable film. Yeah, like I said, got to see it 3 times. I got to see it with you. I got to see it with KP.
Yeah.
And I got to see it with Tracy. So
yes, correct.
Yes, and everybody loved it.
Oh, that's great. That that even Tracy was into it as well.
Yeah, so yeah, definitely 2 thumbs up. For Clerks 3. And anything else you want to say about the movie?
Oh, just I mean, I think it. Christian had earlier alluded that I think that it was leaving theaters this week. Is that correct? Or
it got extended. I know that it did.
Oh,
get
even
extended.
beyond this week. That's good.
Yeah, beyond this week. Yeah, because it was supposed to end on, I think it was the 18th, with some extension. I think at I think the Atlantic Highlands Cinema.
Mm-hmm.
I think which is the theater that Kevin bought.
Right. Yep.
But again, yeah, I believe it has been extended. I think, in fact, Marilyn Gigliotti, I think she had posted something, or Brian O'Halloran, about the extended, that it's in the theater, and also thanking everyone for watching.
Yeah. I mean, I would say, if it's playing in your local theater and you are a fan of the Kevin Smith View Askew universe, go see it in the theaters. And it also obviously helps Kevin make more films, which we all want to see.
Exactly.
Right.
And again, it's the Quick Stop, because of that movie, has really become basically a historical landmark in Jersey.
I know. I can't even imagine how much business that Kevin has brought
just because of that.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sure people all the time, throughout the year, stop in, when they're in Jersey, New York area, they make the pilgrimage down to, the actual, to the Quick Stop.
Right.
As well as also visiting the Secret Stash in Red Bank,
which for all your comic book needs is quite the mecca. Just giving them a quick plug.
the Mecca Godzilla.
Yeah. Mecha Godzilla. Okay.
Yes, Mecha Godzilla. Now, switching gears.
Yes.
Did you hear about the little change going on on October 3rd?
So now it has to do with Newark Airport, correct?
Yes. Well, hey, get the name right. Newark Liberty International Airport.
Oh, I thought you were going to correct my pronunciation of Newark. No, it's Newark. Newark Liberty National
Airport.
Let's try this again. Newark Liberty International Airport.
Okay, everyone, repeat after Pete. Newark Liberty. No.
Liberty International. That's a tongue twister. So now they are going to. It will no longer be designated as a New York City airport. Am I correct on that?
That is correct. For years, they've fallen under the New York City designated airport system because, truthfully, it's actually Newark Liberty International Airport is actually closer to Manhattan than I believe. Is it LaGuardia? I think because I think JFK is the one that's closer to Manhattan, and LaGuardia is the one in Queens, right?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. So I believe actually Newark Liberty is actually closer. That's why it's also been part of that whole New York City airport system.
When all my I'll tell you, when all my cousins were coming in, to take them staying over our place out of the equation, like if they were getting a hotel in New York City to explore New York City.
Yeah.
Despite that, they would not fly into JFK or LaGuardia. They would always fly into Newark. It's just like it's almost more convenient, to tell you the truth. I mean, because that ride to JFK, oh man, it is beyond brutal. I'm saying when you're close to the rush hour period, depending on what time your flight gets in.
The traffic around it is just brutal. Like,
right, and even like that notwithstanding, I mean,
but both New York airports, like the ones in New York proper, the traffic is brutal. Not to say that Newark is there's never traffic. No, it's there's high traffic around there, but the crazy thing with Newark, it actually has so many different ways to kind of connect to it. With it connects to 1 and 9, it connects to 78. It's right off the turnpike, so that's 95. You're right by 22, 81, and Route 21. So it's like you have all this area that could actually access the airport.
That's why when you're leaving that airport, it's like if you're not from around here, man.
Oh, it's a maze. It's a maze.
It's not easy.
No,
especially going from Newark up to the Bergen County area. It's like, but the trick there is always just like stay to the right, because that's where you have to be.
Stay on target.
For all the how do you call it, the exits you need to take. But it's not easy.
Yeah, no, I agreed, and it's just like even for someone that lives in the Garden State and has, I primarily fly in and out of Newark Airport. Like I have flown out of JFK and I have flown out of LaGuardia before.
Yep.
But that's very seldom. Most of the time I'm flying out of Newark.
Yep. Exactly the same. Now, do you know why they took away that designation of theirs?
You see, I'm not sure why, it will, the whole New York City designation piece is being, it's almost like they're trying to break away, be like independent or something. I'm not exactly sure the reasoning behind it.
Yeah.
But some of the things though.
Oh, so hold on. Sorry to interrupt, Nick. I just looked it up, and it's very short. It is, however, losing its status as a, quote, New York City, end quote, airport due to new standards being imposed by the International Air Transport Association.
Oh, okay. The IATA.
The IATA made that designation, so it wasn't like this kind of political.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure if it was like a semi-political issue. Because the crazy thing is, who runs Newark Airport, right?
Tom Kane.
I'm Governor Tom Kane. It's like I do not sound like I'm from the state of New Jersey. Now, former governor.
Yeah. Does the MTA or the city of Newark run it? I don't know.
You're close. It's the Port Authority.
Oh,
that actually runs the Newark Liberty.
Interesting.
Yeah, I did not know that either.
I did not know that. Nope.
Yeah, it's like looking into it. Yeah, Newark Liberty runs. Now, this whole designation piece may cause a little bit of a quandary with people, because being that it's no longer going to be considered a New York City airport by the IATA, airlines will not be required to give passengers options to from the other New York City airports.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Now, not to say that they can't, but they're not going to be required to do it. But some airlines do have practices where they, hey, you know what? You're close enough to this. We'll get you there, but you're going to have to fly out of this airport instead.
What irritated me reading what the headline was that they said that prices now may increase at Newark Airport for flights.
That I didn't know, which sucks. It's bad enough. Like, we're going to be flying it next month, and I think you are too, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah,
but I was lucky in that our price was all done kind of during arranged when Viking was during COVID. It was no one was traveling, so it was this huge incentive.
Okay.
So, if you knew what we paid, you might fall off your chair.
I believe it, because for us. Yeah, it's more, we booked this year. It's our friend's wedding, our friend Ed that and so we're going down to Florida. And it's like looking at the flights down to Florida, we've gone many times down that way, and it's like, wait a second, this is the price now? It's like,
was it
insane.
Double? I mean,
yeah, it's pretty not necessarily double, but definitely a big increase.
They said that airfare is up 33% in 2022.
Yep. Yeah, I believe it.
And this corridor that they said from now until the end of the year, it just they've never seen such high prices. In a long time.
But you know what? It's a lot of it is also now the demand, because people want to travel.
Well, 100% correct on that. Yep.
Yeah, after not to say after the pandemic, because hey, technically we're still in it, but it's just we're at a later portion of it here.
Correct.
But now things have been cleared, so people are traveling, and and I want to ask you a few things though about Newark Liberty International Airport.
Okay, is this a quiz?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready.
What city does it lie in, and what county?
Newark. The city of Newark.
Okay, and what county?
Is it Essex?
Yeah, Newark is Essex County, and you're half correct.
It's on the border of something
It actually straddles two towns, or two cities, I should say. They're not towns. Two cities and two counties, actually.
Really?
Newark Liberty International Airport resides in Newark and Elizabeth, New Jersey.
Interesting.
Elizabeth is Union County.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so for years I thought it was, Newark Airport. Well, it's in Newark. No, it's actually it straddles two cities. But
that's a good trivia question.
Yeah, I didn't know this. Now, the other cool thing with Newark too, there's
sequel.
Yes, Newark 2, the sequel. This time it's personal.
the most giant, colossal megapolis airport, Newark 2, being
Newark
built
2.
over the old site of America Dream Mall. after that goes bankrupt in 1 year.
Oh God, yeah. Well, anyway, yeah. Newark Airport is besides the accessibility by road, as we gave you the different highways that it does, it's also accessible by train.
Correct. Yes.
The Northeast Corridor line of New Jersey Transit and Amtrak's regional and Keystone service also stop at the Newark station, and AirTrain Newark, which is a monorail system, connects the airport, the terminal, to some of these lines as well.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever gone by rail to Newark? Or
No, never. Always drove, and then parked at one of the local hotel parking lots there for cheap. Yeah.
The other big thing nowadays, I think, is going there and getting an Uber or Lyft or a form of thing, so you don't have to worry about like the parking.
What sucks is I have that lounge access at Newark Airport, but they are literally. I mean, I've researched. They're the only one. Like, not. I'm not gonna say the only one, but every airport that I researched for our trip and all, everyone has their airport lounges open where you can get food and alcohol. There's like the only lounge that's open there in Newark now is just it serves water. That's it. Like nothing.
Oh wow.
So I guess they're still probably in the kind of I don't know what phase, but post pandemic.
I didn't know that about the.
Because I used to go to Newark Airport lounges like Art Lounge where, with my card I'm able to like I said they have like food and drink and it's their own private lounge. So they have to be out.
Right. Yeah, I've never had the lounge access.
Yeah.
But I know
it's
people
through my credit card priority pass. I get that.
Yes, the credit card. Yes.
Card.
Yes, credit card. And what is the airport again, Pete? Now,
Nuke.
Well, here's a couple of other interesting facts about Newark Airport. Well, do you know when it was actually built?
I thought you would ask me this once before, and I kind of feel like I was close, but
or I should say opened. Do you know when it opened?
When did it open? 1971?
Nope.
Earlier?
Much earlier.
Oh, 1953.
Much earlier.
Wow. Dear Lord. Okay, let's go 1927.
You're off by a year. October 1st, 1928. 93 years ago.
I never in a million years would have guessed that low. That's crazy.
Or actually, it's going to be 94 soon. Yeah, that's when Newark Metropolitan Airport opened. Initially, you had, some, flights going out. Oh, and here's, some other interesting ones. Mm-hmm. It was basically the first major airport in the United States. Or one of the first major airports in the United States. I should say one of the first major airports in the United States. The first one with, here's a big thing, with a paved runway. That made a difference.
Huh.
Yeah, they were the first one that actually had an asphalt runway.
Wow. Another fun new fact.
Yeah, and I was like, wait a second. So, like, all the other airports that were operating at the time, like, I guess it was just like dirt or
yeah. Or a big slip, just like slip and
natural. Oh yeah, can you imagine like trying to land a plane after a rain?
Oh my God!
Like, if it's like a dirt runway, it's like
exactly. The wheels get lodged in there, and then the rest of the plane continues.
It turns into Woodstock '94.
Yep, exactly right.
But it was actually the first major airport in the New York area. This was the first New York airport, basically.
That's interesting. So they predate. I was going to say KFC. That's where my mind's at.
Yes, they. I don't know. Let's see. I'll watch the Food That Built America and watch that one on KFC again. But
yeah, LaGuardia and JFK.
Yeah. It actually predated. Well, you would really think it predated JFK based on the name,
right?
Although, if you remember, do you know like one of the early New York airports that like predated JFK and LaGuardia?
No, I don't know if I even have a guess.
It was Idlewild. I remember that because of a Twilight Zone episode where the plane hits a jet stream and like travels through time, and then they hit the same jet stream, travel ahead in the future again, and they hope they're back, and they're getting someone on the like for air traffic control, and it's like we don't know LaGuardia. This is Idlewild.
Wow.
Yeah, but Newark Metropolitan Airport actually predated those.
Interesting. Had no idea.
Yeah, in the 1920s, Newark had actually 2 airfields before Newark Metropolitan was created. It was called Heller Field and Hadley Field. And what it was used for was the U.S. airmail service.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So because U.S. Postal Service wanted an airfield close to New York City because of how much mail was coming in and out of there. So they figured, okay, this is a great place, and Newark's mayor Thomas Raymond at the time was calling for, we need a new airport, a bigger airport to handle more in this area between the airmail, the Postal Service, and we want to actually have flights to come in and out of here. So yeah, it opened October 1st, 1928.
That's crazy.
We're also, I believe, the first. I just have to look for this because I believe we had the first air traffic control. Yes, the nation's first air traffic control tower and airport weather station. They opened in Newark in 1930, and we were also the first airport to allow nighttime operations, putting in runway lights in 52.
That's remarkable. I never would have guessed that.
I never knew any of this stuff about. Here's a funny little tidbit, though. The Newark Metropolitan Airport Administration Building was built in 1934 and opened in 1935. You know who did the dedication on that building?
What year was it again?
It was 1935 when it opened, and it's the administration building, the Newark Metropolitan Airport Administration Building.
Back in 1935, huh?
Think of famous aviation people in history.
Charles Lindbergh.
Nope.
Amelia Hart.
How about Amelia Earhart?
Yes. Amelia Hart.
Amelia Earhart. Airport. It's like an airport and an airport. Yeah, Amelia Earhart actually did the dedication of the Newark Airport Administration Building. And the Brewster Hangar, which was ready in 1938, it was one of the most advanced of its time. It's actually part of the National Register of Historic Places and is now a museum and headquarters of the Port Authority Police.
Wow, huh?
Yeah, I never knew any of these things about Newark. Do you know during the early 40s who ran the airport at that time?
In the early 40s, who ran the airport?
Yeah.
Oh boy, was it a New Jersey state governor?
No.
No?
Think of the time.
Of the 40s. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Early 40s.
Early 40s. Boy, I don't have a guess.
The U.S. Army.
Oh.
The United States Army
of course.
ran logistics operations out of that airport.
World War II.
Of course, flights out of Newark Metropolitan. I
don't know. My mind wouldn't go to the military. I don't know why. I was thinking like more a political figure or an aviation figure.
Yeah, and then the airlines returned in February of 46.
Wow. Okay.
And then in 48, the city of Newark leased the airport to the Port Authority of New York Authority, as it was called at the time. Now the Port Authority of New York, New Jersey.
Huh.
And as a part of the deal, the Port Authority took operational control of the airport, and as part of the deal, made big capital investments in the airport with the new hangars, new terminals, and runways.
Crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, it's crazy. Did you know the main the airline who's one of their three main hubs is Newark International.
Mm-hmm.
Who be that?
Who's the main? Repeat that question. I'm sorry.
What airline? This is one of the main hubs.
You want me to name the airline, correct?
Yeah.
The main hub's United. Am I wrong on that?
Yes, you are correct.
Okay.
Yeah. It used to be Continental before United took over Continental, but yeah, United actually, one of their main hubs is Newark Liberty.
So is there any anticipation or is there anything being said about that perhaps airlines might leave Newark Airport and just focus on JFK? Probably not, right?
That I'm not sure.
I mean, I think all it's happening is that we're becoming an international airport, but now it's New Jersey's.
And the thing is, we've been an international airport for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
That's the crazy part of it. We've been an international airport before around us got any international airports, and we became Newark Liberty. Do you know when that was?
When it became 50s or
nope,
earlier?
Definitely more recent.
Oh, more recent. Okay.
Yeah.
2010.
Nope, it was 2002.
Oh, okay.
Well, since Flight 93 from Newark, September 11th, from Newark to San Francisco, they changed the airport to Newark Liberty International Airport. It was going to be what was the name going to be? It was going to be Newark. No, what was it? It was going to be Liberty International Airport at Newark. It's like, I was like, oh God. But
wow.
But also one of the reasons it became Liberty is, you want to guess that one? besides the tribute to September 11th, there's something in the vicinity of our airport here.
You're not talking about American Dream, are you?
Yeah, American Dream. That's the reason we picked. No. That monstrosity hadn't been laid out yet.
Yeah.
But no, the Statue of Liberty is 7 miles from the airport.
Far cry from the American Dream Mall.
Yes, a true American Dream versus that mall.
Hey, look, don't take away anything from that Nickelodeon land, but go ahead.
No, not taking anything away from a Nickelodeon land. SpongeBob reigns supreme. So, but did you know Newark Liberty International Airport actually has the longest non-stop flight service?
Is it to?
Let's see if you can get it.
Australia?
No,
huh?
It's a place, again. It's nonstop, and I know it's a place your parents had visited on more than one occasion.
Singapore.
I'll give you that hint. Singapore, yes.
That was the answer, right?
Yes, Singapore. Yeah. Actually, it's the longest nonstop service.
How long is that flight? I think I have an idea because of my dad having been there several times and telling me. But,
let's see. I'm trying to see if it actually tells what the.
I'm sure I could.
Find that. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's somewhere, but it says it's the. It's the longest nonstop.
I found it. 18 hours, 45 minutes.
God.
Let me tell you. So I have no issue. I don't get antsy or claustrophobic on a on an 8-hour flight, let's call it, right?
Yeah, I've done those too.
But 18 hours, man. I mean, almost 19. I might get a little antsy. I might be walking the aisles like.
Yeah, and especially I hear many other flights, to China, Japan, and things like that. The thing is, it's it's 20-something hours. Yeah, but there's a stop at least.
Right. Yeah, you have to.
There's a stop along the way.
Or planes, whatever.
18 plus hours nonstop is. I'd be probably pacing the aisles after a while.
Definitely.
like almost a full day on an airplane. Yeah, that's a bit much.
Crazy that you lose a full day just to travel.
And we actually have, if you did not know, we actually have 3 main runways and a helipad.
I knew about the 3 runways. The helipad, I'm perhaps don't.
Yeah, we actually
recall.
have 3 runways. One is 11,000 by 150 feet.
Okay.
The second one is 10,000 by 150 feet. The third one is only 6,726 by 150. All of them are asphalt grooved runways. And then we have the helipad, which is 54 by 54.
Okay.
But and we're also a big cargo facility too. Because oh, sorry.
Yeah, I think that I'm almost certain I've run across that in an article or two.
Yeah, actually, FedEx completed a $60 million expansion, state-of-the-art sorting facility at Newark Liberty, and they actually have 2 full buildings and most of a third building just for FedEx. Then you have UPS and others there. But you know what's one of the big reasons that Newark is a big hub for cargo?
Why is that?
Do you know what? It's also, think of where the airport is and the other city I said it's attached to, and what's there.
Elizabeth, and there's a port there.
Yes, yes, Port Elizabeth.
Yeah,
the actual marine terminal there, for cargo ships, is right there. So you're literally right next to. Unfortunately, that's why also when you fly into Newark Airport, what's one of the main things you see coming in?
Unfortunately, like all the factories.
Well, not the factories. What's one of the main things you know? It's when you're closer to the airport, it's Newark because of this.
Wind shear. I don't know.
Well, that too. But all the cargo containers stacked up.
Yes, that's absolutely true.
And it's like all the different color cargo containers, like some kind of demented Lego piece.
Yes.
It's because we're right next to the port as well.
Yeah, so, you're absolutely right on that.
Yeah, so that's like one of the other big things about which makes Newark Liberty International Airport one of the busier airports in, truthfully, the world, and of course in the United States.
Right,
we're not the busiest, like when it comes to airline traffic, like as far as number of passengers.
Flights. Oh.
Flights, passengers, but because of also the cargo side of it, we're one of the busiest airports, and because of our location right there, right by New York City.
Right.
And you're conveniently right by the turnpike there. So if you want to go down, down Central and South Jersey, hit the shore, hit the Parkway. You're right there too.
Yeah, it's definitely a convenient spot for it.
Oh yeah. But before we wind up here, Pete, do you have a game for us today?
I do. I got a short. Well, we can make it really as long as you want. The more New Jersey trivia.
Okay.
Are you ready?
New Jersey trivia. I'm ready for some more New Jersey trivia.
Now, I'm going to do this first one as a true or false, and then the rest are going to be multiple choice.
Okay.
Joseph Bonaparte, the former king of Spain, had a home in Bordentown, New Jersey. True or false?
Oh, yeah, the brother of Napoleon. Yeah.
Yes, correct. Ding, ding, ding.
Here, it pays to listen to American Loser by the great J.P. Burke and his dad, and the great Kahuna.
You get a bonus. You get a bonus true or false question.
Okay.
The steamship Morro Castle almost collided with Asbury Park Convention Hall. True or false?
Oh yeah, you can see it from the convention hall. the Moore Castle. In fact, our friend Krista that had joined us back when we were talking about boardwalks.
Yep.
Actually talked about the Moore Castle. And again, another great episode of American Loser.
Exactly. Cheap plug. Just kidding. All right, let's do some multiple choice, right?
All right.
Blank is New Jersey state flower. Is it the tulip, the showy ladies' slippers, the viola sororia, or the giant goldenrod? I don't like that last answer.
I'm going to say the tulip.
Nick, it is the viola sororia. And I apologize if I'm mangling that word.
Oh, no, it's okay. Yeah, but Tracy is the one more into plants and flowers, especially at this time. She's gotten the bug.
Very nice. What is New Jersey state beverage? Is it water, milk, lemonade, or cranberry juice?
Ooh. Oh, that's an interesting one. Now, again, we're the Garden State. But here's the thing, because we're also Garden State, we also have still a lot of farms.
Mm-hmm.
So, hence cows. So you could give milk. But we also have some of the best in the nation cranberry bogs. So
they're fantastic.
Exactly. And I actually told Tracy about that one yesterday. It just reminded me of that episode. But I'm going to go with actually milk.
The correct answer is cranberry juice.
It is cranberry juice. Okay.
It is cranberry juice. Now, who designates that? Hey, this is New Jersey state beverage.
That I am not sure.
All right. Now, hearkening back to an earlier podcast, can you tell me the established date of New Jersey? Was it December 14th, 1819, April 30th, 1812, July 25th, 1788, or December 18th, 1787? You want those choices again?
Tell me the third and fourth.
April 30th, 1812, December 18th, 1787.
I'll go with the fourth.
You are correct, Nick.
Yeah.
Bing, 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 bing.
Yeah. Although New Jersey, I think actually that predates, but as an American, an American state, a U.S. state. Yeah, that's when we were.
Yeah, when we were young.
Yes. As we're also named after the Isle of Jersey.
Correct. Can you tell me New Jersey state motto? Is it? You're waiting for me to just get an answer from you, but I'll give you multiple choice. Is it L'Étoile du Nord, United we stand, divided we fall, Virtute et Armis, or Liberty and Prosperity?
Liberty and Prosperity.
You are correct, sir.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I believe that's on our state flag.
Yep. Hey, what is New Jersey state rock? Is it petrified wood, agate, nelsonite, or is it granite?
What? It's not Dwayne Johnson?
Dwayne Johnson.
The New Jersey State rock.
Very funny.
Sorry.
Right.
Let's see.
Prudential.
Yes. Get a piece of it. That would have made more sense.
That would have made more sense.
Okay, you said petrified. I'm going to say, actually, it's a bizarre thing. I think it is petrified wood.
Actually, the answer is granite.
It is granite. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was something weird, but okay, granite is not weird.
Now, does that mean that we get, cheaper granite countertops than other people in the nation?
Maybe. I don't know.
I think we get like a state discount. What the hell's wrong?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah, you whip out your New Jersey card. I'm a citizen of the state of New Jersey. It's like our state rock is granite. What can I get for that?
A schoolhouse. Schoolhouse rock. Sorry.
By the way, Schoolhouse Rock.
Yes. All right, two more, and then we're done. Here we go. Can you tell what is New Jersey's highest point? Is it the Great Mountain, Tyrannosacta, whatever that is, Blue Ridge, or High Point?
I will say it's a High Point, I believe.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Like basically the tip of New Jersey, and also you have that great vantage. Have you ever gone up there? Or?
No.
Yeah, it's a great vantage point if you go up to the top of High Point.
Okay.
and you look into 3 states.
Wow.
You look into New Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania.
Can you drive up there, or you have to hike?
No, you can drive up there too.
Okay.
Yeah. So sometime. Actually, it'd be a nice little little trip up there.
Definitely. I would enjoy that. All right, here's our last one. How many major rivers are there in New Jersey? Is the answer
Jesus.
50, 90, 240, or 140?
Ooh. Major rivers? Yeah, like that's
Yeah. This answer actually surprised me. I hope that doesn't give away.
I'm going to say 240.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? 240?
No, you know what? We've been a major waterway for many years. Again, hey, Port Elizabeth too. We have many branches off the ocean.
Right.
And then that, think of, our episode, we had the one about the Matawan man-eater, about the shark that got into
correct, right.
the Matawan River.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm not surprised, but I didn't know it was that number. I knew it was a higher number than usual, but yeah. Wow.
Yeah, like my guess would have been like around 140, but I'd double that.
Yeah. That's why I was like, no, it's probably the high one actually.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, good quiz there, sir.
Thank you.
Is there anything you want to plug, such as maybe your band?
No, well, yeah. I mean, if you go to our website, windupmonkeyband.com, see where we're playing next. We're a fun outfit. You'll have a great time on our shows.
You will definitely enjoy.
Yes.
And you will hear the singing prowess of Mr. Pete Riario.
That's right.
And if you enjoy this pod, please, like, subscribe, on your, get your favorite streaming app, and and catch us when we pop up here on usually on a Sunday, on through the Shared Universe podcast network. And check out a lot of the other great pods on here, such as Cullen on Film, American Loser, Comics on Cannabis. What was it? Comics, Cartoons, and Craft Brews. Yeah, there's a lot of great shows.
Yes, absolutely. Should tune in.
And if you want, check out our Facebook page, check out our Twitter. And of course, if you want to email us, we are whatexitpodcast@gmail.com.
They don't want to hear about any of these things. You know this is to be true.
Sorry, Bane. Sorry. we haven't heard from him in a long time, so it was great hearing his voice.
Well, of course, it's not an episode of What Exit Jersey Stories, not a cameo from me.
Yes, a true episode has to have a cameo from Bane.
Yep.
But for What Exit Jersey Stories, I've been Nick Franco.
And my name is Pete Riario. Everybody, enjoy this lovely fall weather.
Brr. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.